Hello, and welcome to this dialogue about being at the airport. In this conversation, I will talk about common situations you may experience when traveling by plane, such as checking in, going through security, asking for information, and boarding your flight. Airports can be busy and sometimes confusing, especially if you are traveling in a country where people speak English. That is why it is helpful to know simple phrases and basic vocabulary. You do not need advanced English to communicate at the airport. Short and clear sentences are enough. In this dialogue, I will speak from my point of view as a traveler. I will show how to interact with airport staff and how to ask and answer common questions. For example, you may need to check in your luggage, ask about your gate, or confirm your flight time. At the airport, you will often hear and use phrases like, "Where is the check-in desk? Can I see your passport, please? Where is the boarding gate? What time does the flight depart?" You may also need to give information about your trip. I am flying to London. I have a flight at 10 a.m. This is my passport. In this dialogue, we will go step by step through a typical airport experience. Each block will focus on a different stage, starting from arriving at the airport and ending with boarding the plane. The goal is to help you feel more confident when speaking English in real airport situations. Remember, clear communication is more important than perfect grammar. Now I arrive at the airport and go to the check-in area. I have my passport and ticket ready, and I look for the correct airline counter. The airport is usually busy, so I follow the signs and join the queue. When it is my turn, I approach the desk and speak to the staff in a polite and simple way. I greet the agent and give my documents. For example, I say, "Hello." Then I hand over my passport and ticket. The agent checks my flight details and confirms my booking. This step is called check-in, and it is necessary before you can board the plane. During check-in, the agent may ask questions about your trip, such as your destination and luggage. For example, they may ask where you are flying. I answer clearly, I am flying to Paris. Then they ask if I have any checked luggage. I reply, yes, I have one suitcase. It is important to answer honestly and clearly so the process goes smoothly. Next, I place my suitcase on the scale so it can be weighed. Airlines have limits for baggage weight, so this step is important. After checking, the agent confirms whether the luggage is acceptable. If everything is fine, they continue the process and prepare my boarding pass. The boarding pass is a very important document. It includes information such as my gate number, boarding time, and seat number. I always check these details carefully. For example, I might see that my gate is B12 and boarding starts at 2 p.m. I keep the boarding pass with my passport because I will need it later. At the end of check-in, I thank the staff and take my documents. From this moment, I can move on to the next step of my journey, which is going through security control. It is important to stay calm, speak clearly, and follow instructions. Simple English phrases like "Hello, here are my documents," and "Thank you" are enough to communicate effectively in this situation. Now I move on to the security check and passport control. This is a very important part of the airport process, where airport staff make sure everything is safe before passengers enter the departure area. First, I go to the security checkpoint. I prepare my belongings and follow the instructions on the signs. I place my bag, jacket, and electronic devices in the tray. Liquids must be in a small container and placed separately according to airport rules. I listen carefully to the staff and follow directions. They may say, "Please put your bag on the belt or take off your jacket and shoes." I respond by doing what is asked without delay. During security check, I walk through a scanner. Sometimes the staff may ask additional questions or check my bag again. I stay calm and cooperate. It is normal and part of the process. After security, I go to passport control if I am traveling internationally. Here, an officer checks my passport and boarding pass. I present my documents and wait for verification. The officer may ask simple questions such as, "What is the purpose of your trip? How long will you stay? Where are you staying?" I answer clearly and briefly. I am traveling for tourism. I will stay for 1 week. I will stay at a hotel in the city center. It is important to answer honestly and confidently. Simple sentences are enough. For example, I am on vacation. I am visiting friends. I am here for work. After checking my documents, the officer returns my passport and allows me to proceed. At this stage, I am officially inside the departure area. I can now look for my gate, relax, or wait for boarding. It is a good idea to check the information boards to confirm the gate number and boarding time. In this part of the journey, calm behavior and clear communication are very important. I follow instructions, keep my documents ready, and stay aware of my flight details. Now I am inside the departure area after passing security and passport control. The next step is to find my boarding gate and wait for my flight. First, I look at the information screens at the airport. These screens show flight numbers, destinations, gate numbers, and boarding times. I check my flight details and confirm my gate number. For example, I see that my gate is B12. After that, I follow the signs to the correct gate. Airports are usually well marked, so I can easily find directions like gates A, B, or gate B12. I walk calmly and make sure I am going in the right direction. When I arrive at the gate, I look around to confirm that I am in the right place. I can check the flight number displayed near the gate. If I am unsure, I can ask a staff member. "Excuse me, is this gate B12? Is this the gate for flight to Paris?" Sometimes I may need to wait for boarding. In this case, I sit in the waiting area near the gate. I keep my boarding pass and passport ready, because I will need them again when boarding begins. While waiting, I listen to announcements. The airport staff may call passengers for boarding or give updates about the flight. It is important to pay attention to these announcements so I do not miss my flight. I can also use this time to relax, check my phone, or prepare for the flight. If I have questions, I can approach the gate staff and ask, "What time does boarding start? Has boarding begun? Is there any delay?" These simple questions help me stay informed. When boarding begins, passengers are usually called in groups or by rows. I follow the instructions and line up when my group is called. I show my boarding pass and passport again before entering the plane. At this stage, patience and attention are important. I stay near the gate, listen carefully, and follow the process step by step. Now it is time to board the plane. When my group or row is called, I go to the gate and join the line. I have my boarding pass and passport ready, because I will need to show them before entering the aircraft. At the gate, the staff checks my documents. I show my boarding pass and passport, and they scan my ticket. After that, I am allowed to board the plane. I walk through the boarding bridge or directly onto the plane, depending on the airport. When I enter the plane, I look at my boarding pass to find my seat number. For example, my seat might be 12A. I follow the signs inside the plane to locate my row and seat. If I have trouble finding my seat, I can politely ask the flight attendant, "Excuse me, where is seat 12A? Can you help me find my seat, please?" The flight attendant will show me the correct direction. Once I find my seat, I place my hand luggage in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of me. Then I sit down and fasten my seatbelt. This is important for safety. Before the flight takes off, the flight attendants give instructions. They explain safety rules and demonstrate what to do in case of an emergency. I listen carefully and follow their guidance. They may say things like, "Please fasten your seatbelt. Turn off electronic devices. Place your seat in an upright position." I follow these instructions calmly. At this point, I am settled in my seat and ready for the flight. I can relax, wait for takeoff, and prepare for the journey ahead. Sometimes passengers also use this time to adjust their seat, store their belongings, or review their travel plans. It is important to remain patient and respectful to the staff and other passengers. Clear communication is usually very simple, using short phrases and polite expressions like "thank you" and "excuse me." Now I am on the plane, and the flight has started. After takeoff, I settle in my seat and prepare for the journey. During the flight, I usually follow the instructions of the flight attendants and stay comfortable. At the beginning of the flight, the crew may offer drinks or snacks. I can order something simple by saying, "I would like some water, please. Can I have a coffee, please? Thank you." I listen carefully to announcements during the flight. The crew may inform passengers about the flight duration, weather conditions, or safety updates. It is important to stay aware and follow any instructions. During the flight, I can relax, read, watch a movie, or listen to music. If I need assistance, I can call a flight attendant using the button above my seat. For example, "Excuse me, can you help me, please? I have a question." As the plane approaches the destination, the crew gives instructions for landing. They may ask passengers to fasten their seatbelts, put seats in an upright position, and prepare for arrival. After landing, the plane taxis to the gate and stops. I wait until the signal to unfasten seatbelts is given. Then I gather my belongings and prepare to leave the plane. I exit the aircraft and follow the signs to passport control if it is an international flight. At passport control, I show my passport and sometimes answer simple questions such as, "Where have you come from? What is the purpose of your visit?" I answer clearly. I have come from Paris. I am here for tourism. After passport control, I go to baggage claim to collect my luggage. I check the screens to find the correct baggage carousel and wait for my suitcase. Once I have my luggage, I leave the airport through the exit. My journey is complete. To summarize, traveling by plane involves several steps: check-in, security, passport control, finding the gate, boarding, the flight itself, and arrival. In each step, simple English phrases and clear communication are enough to handle the situation successfully. This is the end of the podcast about being at the airport. Thank you for listening and practicing.
Write one English word in comments. 5 people get 10 English lessons free.